So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bonnie Smith, and I will be your commentator for the first section of the 2014 Celebration and Awards presentation. March 30th was a lovely spring day for the new bowlers orientation. During May, we had approximately 60 students take coaching lessons. The coaches were very supportive of this program, which added revenue to the club and attracted some new junior members. Opening day was Freddie Fudd Pucker and the Rolling Clones entertained us with a special brand of music and antics. Our version of the three tenors, actually one tenor and two bass singers, led the crowd in singing of O Canada. The celebrity bowls were thrown and Spider followed, and a light lunch was served to round out the day. A number of new bowlers came together with seasoned bowlers for a welcome day of bowls in New Members Day. They have proven themselves to be an excellent addition to the club. The day was capped off by dinner and conversation. Each year, the North Vancouver Lawn Bowling Club gives back to the community in various ways. In conjunction with the Recreation Commission, Silver Harbour, and the North Vancouver City politicians, we help host the Lonsdale Spring Celebration by introducing visitors to the sport of lawn bowls. Many of our coaches were on hand, as well as other members of the club. The Canada Day Lionsgate Cup Tournament is another example of our involvement in the community. Decked out in red and white, our members were able to raise $8,500. The first awards are Club Recognition Awards. The winners have already received their money, if any was given. Today is for bragging rights only. The ladder was introduced this year. It is a challenge between players for points and position on the ladder. This year's winners were: the ladies' winner is Pat Cattermole, and the men's winner was John Lockyer. Both finished on top of their respective ladder. Another new event this year was Harlequin Mixed Triples. Harlequin B runners-up were Dora Caruso, John Carpa, and Pat Skinner. The team of Bob Martin, John Butterworth, and Anne McCartney were the B winners. Isabel Houston, Helen Gallen, and Barry Walker were the B runner-up, and Nancy Spears, Barb Gandy, and Jim Fitzsimmons were the A winners. The Roundup was a 5-week tournament played Sunday afternoon with entries from North Vancouver and West Vancouver. The team of Eldon Oakert, Mike Kelly, and Anne McCartney took second in the B division, while the team of Lawrence Leadham, Anne-Marie Ferguson, and Lynn Leadham won the B division. Dora Caruso's team of John Carpa and Susan Ross were runners-up in the A section, and Ed Jackson, Ann Jackson, and Pat McKenzie were the A division winners. This year, the Battle of the Sexes saw 26 teams battle for lawn bowl supremacy and the right to hold the coveted Boss Trophy. The men continued to dominate the greens, but shook hands and enjoyed a great dinner with the ladies. The next section of this presentation celebrates our Fun Day tournament winners. Jeff Harris has organized these events for many years, and they have proven to be very popular with our members. The Mix and Match Triples has 6 winners. The winning leads were Ali Soja first, and the runner-up, Sean Johnson. The Mix and Match Thirds winners were Diane Hopper first, and Henny Boland runner-up. The Mix and Match winning skips were Helena Porter and Jocelyn Henderson, tied for first, and Nancy Spears was runner-up. The splits games of 4s and pairs were won by runners-up Eileen Smeal, Marie Sadro, Donna Johnson, and Dick Sylvester. And the winners were Nancy Spears, Carol Misra, Diane Hopper, and Susan Ross. The Skin Mixed Triples runners-up were Mike Edwards, Norm Slack, and Raina Atherton. The winners were Dora Caruso, Anne McCartney, and Susan Ross. Bowl for Bucks, held Wednesday evening throughout the season, saw Jacqueline Lamont take the top spot, followed by new bowler Doreen Stone in the ladies section. And in the men's section, first-year bowler Werner Bittel was first and Bob Martin was second. The Fun Day runners-up were Audrey Jang, Joan Bistro, and Nikki Zalewski, and the Fun Day winners were Frank Roy and Nancy Saunders. The Miles Trophy, most commonly known as the Rose Bowl, was won this year by North Vancouver. It is a back-to-back competition between North and West Vancouver and was held by West Vancouver last year. This year marks the return of the trophy to North Vancouver. North Vancouver has won the Leland Cup many times more than our rival West Vancouver club. This year proves to be very competitive, with both teams tied after the second day with 8 games each. However, North Vancouver won when points were counted. Club Awards. The Vera Bunting Trophy was established in 1989 to acknowledge the skills levels of our first, second, and third-year bowlers. The Pony League combines coaching and weekly play to develop our new bowlers, and is one of the reasons the club produces so many fine bowlers. The ladies tied for second place are Pat McKenzie, Nikki Zalewski, and Lynn Coles. This year's female aggregate Pony League winner is Anne McCartney. Mike Kelly is second in the men's aggregate, and Jim Fitzsimmons is this year's winner. The men's aggregate trophy, donated by Doug Dryden, was established in 1998 for Tuesday morning men's triples. The 2014 aggregate triples runners-up is Frank Roy, and the 2014 winner is Dave Davey. The ladies' aggregate trophy is for Wednesday morning triples play. The runner-up for the Wednesday triples aggregate is Pat Kudish. The winner is Judy Gardner. The ladies' 2-bowl triples aggregate has become very popular. Helena Porter is the winner and Joan Bairstow is runner-up. The R.D. Hardling Trophy, donated in 1970, is for men's Friday pairs. This competition is very popular and always is assured a good turnout. This year the spotlight is shared between Peter Clayton and Tony Manzuk, who tied on points after the season of play. Jim and Eleanor Bolton donated the Bolton plaque for the Thursday evening aggregate pairs. This year's winners are Jeff Harris and Anne McCartney. The Lionsgate Hospital Charity Cup was established in 1993 by George Blaker. There are no money prizes for this award, as all the proceeds go to the charity. The runners-up this year are Dora Caruso, Jeff Woodall, Nancy Spears, Gloria Chodsko, and Robin Woods. And the winners are Harry Partridge, Audrey Jang, Jean LaCreen, Bob Martin, and Shirley Lowe. The Stella Jo Dean Trophy was established on the 50th anniversary of the club in 1973 by Alderman Stella Jo Dean. The traditional Hawaiian dress theme was worn, and everyone enjoyed the day and the dinner that followed. John Harvey, accompanied by Agnes Lee and Betty Ang, are the runners-up, and Bob Martin's team of Jean LaCrin and Mary Sadjo are the winners. North Vancouver's Folk Fest weekend is celebrated by our members with a tournament. The BC Hydro Trophy was presented for the first time in 1994. The blue and white theme was very well received and proved again that our club members enjoy a party. This year's runners-up are Angela Stickland, Eleanor Bain, and Dave Ross. The 2014 winner is a team of Lawrence Leadham, Judy Jackson, and Marianne Roper. The G. Meldrum Trophy was donated in 1994, is for the men's triples. Runners-up for 2014 triples tournament are Gary Lytle, Peter Burke, and Mike Stickland. This year's winners are Bob Martin, Philip Morris, and Jeff Woodall. The chromium plate for Ladies Club triples was established in 1971. This year's runners-up are Jocelyn Henderson, Sarah Gillies, and Audrey Jang. And the 2014 winners are Marilyn Rich, Dora Crusoe, and Shelley McCollum. The Chadwick Mixed Triples, established in 1969 by Alderman J.A.W. Chadwick, is one of the first tournaments of the season. Jeff Woodall, Ray Lee, and John Spears are the runners-up. The winners of the 2014 Chadwick Trophy are Joe DeBrune, Audrey Jang, and Jerry Kelly. The 130-up mixed doubles was established in 1969. Peg McIsaac and Pat Cattermole are this year's B runners-up. The B winners are Natalie Lawson and Bev Cutler. The A runners-up are Gail Clayton and Roy Cattermole. And the winners of the 130-up are Bonnie Smith and Sarah Gillies. The mixed Australian pairs aggregate was established in 1992. The B runners-up are Dave Davey and Bev Cutler. The winners of the B section are John Lockyer and Leanne Roy. Runners-up in the A division are Marilyn Rich and Mike Edwards. And the winners are Nancy Spears and Bob Ellis. The W. Holsworth plaque, established in 1938 for men's pairs, is one of the oldest trophies in the club. Runners-up this year are John Harvey and John Lockyer. The winners are Joe DeBrune and Mike Kelly. The Hunter Trophy was established in 1973 by Nell Hunter for ladies pairs. The runners-up are Carol Bibby and Carol Misra. The winners are Nancy Spears and Audrey Jang. The Stewart Mixed Pairs was established in memory of George and Hazel Stewart in 1981. Jocelyn Henderson and John Lockyer are this year's runners-up. John Butterworth and Nell Smithingale are the 2014 Stewart Pairs winners. The Lurt Trophy was established for Australian pairs in 1991 in memory of longtime club member Rita Lord. Robin Woods and May Michaluk are runners-up in this year's competition. On hand to present the award was Rita Lord's granddaughter and grandson. To the winners, Peter Clayton and Judy Jackson. Fraser McLeod was a very amiable former member of our club, was fatally injured in a car accident in 2004. Before he died, he said he wanted to establish a tournament in which he had a chance to win. Hence the establishment of the Fraser McLeod Over 80 Memorial Shield. This year it was pairs competition. Helena Porter and Eleanor Bain are the runners-up. Dawn Black and Cynthia Hammond are the winners. The Junior Award is given to juniors demonstrating the best skills, most improved skills, and sponsorship. We had 4 juniors take part in outside competitions and a club round robin. Addison Cattermole and her grandmother Pat came second in the adult junior competition in New Westminster. Tristan McDonald is the 2014 Best Skills winner, and Addison Cattermole is the Most Improved Player, and they both share the Sportsmanship Award. They are now playing in the Pony League to gain experience. The Ladies Novice Singles B.A. Cousins Award was established in 1965. The 2014 runner-up is Shelley McCollum. Nikki Zalewski is this year's winner. The Colts Single Competition was established in 1989 and is a competition for first, second, and third year male bowlers. Jim Fitzsimmons is this year's runners-up, and Mike Kelly is the 2014 winner. The Muriel Holness Trophy is for ladies handicap singles competition. Agnes Lee is this year's B runner-up, and Isabel Houston is the B winner. The A runner-up is Gail Clayton, and this year's A Division handicap winner is Pat Cattermole. The men's handicap singles competition was established in 1982 by Ron Gibbs. The B runner-up is Brian Newman, and the B winner is Lawrence Leadham. The A runner-up is Peter Moffat, and the A handicap winner is Roy Cattermole. I would now like to call our president, Harry Carruthers, to finish the awards program. Harry, would you please come forward?
Thank you, Bonnie. It is my pleasure to finish the presentation today. For the first award, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge long-time service to the club. Normally, we would present 25-year pins at this ceremony. However, we only have one this year, and he is not here. So I am presenting Graham Nobbs' 25-year pin at the upcoming AGM. Although we have many perfect ends in the club, we only had one winner on the greens. I would like Gail Clayton to come forward to present this prestigious award. The formidable team of Bonnie Smith and Harry Carruthers put together a perfect end in the 2014 V&D Pairs competition. This year, North Vancouver Lawn Bowling Club had another successful year in the V&D competitions, and I would like to mention some of the winners. Men's fours, second place was John Harvey, Werner Fladel, Roy Cattermole, and John Carpa. In the men's senior pairs, fourth place was Perry Manns and Harry Carruthers. In the women's pairs, first place was taken by Bonnie Smith and Marilyn Rich. In the women's fours, first place was taken by Nancy Spears, Barbara Gandy, Nanley Lawson, and Bonnie Smith. In the novice singles, second place A division was taken by Lynn Cools, and second place B was taken by Nikki Zalewski. In the mixed pairs, first place was taken by Bonnie Smith and Harry Carruthers. In the mixed fours, second place in the A section was Joe DeBruin, Peter Moffat, Sydney Hope, and Nanley Lawson. First place in the B section was Tony Manzik, Irene Manzik, Mike Kelly, and Lynn Owen. In the adult juniors, second place was taken by Addison Cattermole and Pat Cattermole. In Nicholson pairs, second in the C section was Nancy Spears and John Spears. In the men's Monday night triples, second in the Western division were Gary Lytle, Bob Gandy, and Don Black. And first in the Eastern division were John Harvey, Werner Fladel, and Clement Law. And this year, Bowler of the Year for the V&D in the women's side was Bonnie Smith. And the BC Week results, I'm only going to give the total as they weren't registered on the website. In the women's, we took 2 firsts, 2 seconds, 3 thirds, and 1 fifth. And in the men's, we took 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and 1 third. The Bowler of the Year in the BC Week in women's was North Van's Nell Smitheringale. Congratulations to everybody. Now back to the club awards. The Galt Trophy, established in 1990, is awarded to the Ladies Club Champion. The Ladies Singles B runner-up is Leanne Roy. B Cutler is this year's B winner. Gail Clayton is this year's A runner-up. And this year's Ladies Club Champion is Bonnie Smith. Congratulations, Bonnie. The Duncan Macmillan Shield, established in 1993, is for the Men's Club Champion. It is the longest established award in the club. The runner-up this year is Lawrence Leadham, and the 2014 Club Champion is Eldon Oakert. Congratulations, Eldon. There are quite a few of our board members missing in action today, but at this time I would like those executive and committee members present to please stand and remain standing until recognized. I am privileged to be able to work with such a talented and hardworking group. We are recognizing and congratulating the winners of our club events, but I feel that we need to give a vote of thanks to all those who have contributed to the running and operation of the club. Because there are so many, I cannot recognize everyone who has volunteered their time, effort, and skill. Your directors are the ones who run the club and solve its problems, so please join me in thanking them for their hard work throughout this year. The kind of volunteers I'm talking about are Judy Gardner and the ladies who help in the kitchen, Nanley Lawson, our past president, who lets me know what I'm supposed to be doing, Bonnie Smith, who keeps a database, records, and minutes and looks after the correspondence for the club, Ron Needham, who looks after our financial affairs, Gail Clayton and Dave Davey, the games chairs and the conveners of the games tournaments and the volunteers who work with them, Bob Ellis for managing the housekeeping, making sure everything is repaired when needed, and making sure the drink coolers are always filled, John Spears, our contact for new members and welcoming them when they first join. Val Story for sending club sentiments to those in need and keeping our history up to date. Ann Jackson for arranging the coaches for the introductory lessons and all the special events throughout the season, and all those coaches who came out regularly to help the new bowlers, the juniors, and to help sell the club on special days. Ron Payne and his crew for keeping the grounds so well maintained and presentable. Ken Stubbs and the Greens crew for their hard work throughout the season. Their hard work is the reason we have the best outdoor greens in the Lower Mainland. Thank you all, a job well done. Now for the Bowler of the Year award. This award is presented to the bowler who has the best winning record in the club events during the year, including club tournaments, club competitions, and the club aggregate competitions. V and D events are not included. This year we had 41 bowlers getting points towards the Bowler of the Year. This is an impressive number. Our winner this year is someone whose photo you have seen many times this afternoon as a winning bowler, but also you see around the club volunteering in many capacities. Our Bowler of the Year for 2014 is Audrey Jang. So if Audrey would please come forward to receive her award, and congratulations. I would like to end by paying gratitude to members who have put this luncheon program together for us. Irene Manzik for her hard work during the season and organizing the facilities and this great banquet. Runners Peter Clayton, Judy Gardner, and Jean Lecren. The Games chairs Dave Davey and Gail Clayton for keeping track of the winners, organizing the envelopes, and the work over the past year. John Spears for looking after the equipment and our projectionist for the program. Photography and production of today's program, Ed and Ann Jackson, and the work they do throughout the year, coaching, running the juniors program, photography, and the website. We've had a great bowling season. Get involved in the off-season activities such as Monday Crib, Wednesday and Friday Darts, and we'll see you at the AGM November 16th, 2014 at 1:30 p.m. Thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you on the greens next year.